fucking tinnitus since fucking early this morning. Oh, for the past few days, it's been laying low, so to speak. Oh, I've got the mic level turned down a little bit too much because I've been using a direct connection on the with the what's it lead connected onto the audio mixer through the entire sound chain from the turntable. That's when I was doing that stupid fucking thing last night with that testing my Schneider headphones, HD 569s or whatever. I can't remember. I don't remember the fucking model number. They were cheap, and I think they're pretty damn good for the frequency response. Which only needs minor correction, which is not a big deal, because just about any other fucking thing these days needs a fucking EQ correction. So what's the big deal? At least it's cheap and not fucking snake oil fucking audiophile crap, crying out loud. So I'm doing this fucking test last night. Fucking this tinnitus, fucking hell. It sounds like I'm on a good day, and I put headphones on, and I purposely play a narrow band frequency. That's what it sounds like. A fucking And last night I put on the headphones and I was just testing for sine wave tones, and usually I've got to align the headphones correctly, because if I have this side misaligned or this side misaligned when playing an 8 kilohertz tone, I don't notice the tone's strength, sort of thing, the level. It sounds very weak because it's misaligned with the ear, the shape of the ear and such. But I played it at a very soft level because of, I can hear it there, okay. And then as I get up to 10,000 kilohertz, and so, yeah, I know, because I can see the level on the meters over there on the thing. And getting up to, so I have to raise the level, so to speak, on the headphone gain, or on the SDDS, or if I could plug it into the den, not the fucking rubbish den on up there, don't matter which. You need to elevate the tone because your hearing range rolls off, just like a loudspeaker, which I think is a little bit fucking preposterous. Actually, it should be. Well, I think everything should be goddamn flat, and then you just have to then adjust it, accordingly. That's why I think personal hi-fi is personal fucking hi-fi. You know. That's not personal when, say, like you go to a cinema. It's exhibition for the entire. Some like it a little bit of bass, some like a little bit mid and or less, or it's a very odd cocktail that. Oh god, fucking hell! It's okay. I've had days like this before, and it the only time you get any relief is when you go to bed and you're in a complete shut eye, you completely shut off, and then you just don't notice it, and then when you wake up you kind of like do a Star Trek diagnostics and fucking still got it. But it might be a little bit less if you can remember how it is at the moment. It's a kind of bit loudish, and it's enough to frequency mask other, say, sine wave tones. I shouldn't have played that 16,000 kilohertz because I think that's what caused it, because I needed to play it very high, because all I can hear is the 16,000 kilohertz is got a very tiny narrow wavelength, which is very tiny. And yeah, I could still hear it. My tinnitus last night or whatever it was. Let's say this level here is 0. It was probably at about maybe about that level. At the moment, it sounds like it's about this friggin' level. If I could stick a fucking microphone down here and fucking measure it. Oh, fucking enough of fucking tinnitus. Fucking sensor fucking round. Fucking Universal Pictures. Fucking 120 fucking dB with that fucking battlestar fucking galactica in 1979. Jesus fucking Christ. What they should have fucking done was hand out fucking earplugs. Because, frankly, no other cinemas or other cinemas that were still, you know, or say that the big auditorium that it played in, the ABC Screen 1, you know, before all that, the films were played at maybe, say, this sort of level. Let's say that's 85 or whatever. Yeah? And now that's about this fucking level. What the fuck? I mean, I know I got my tinnitus through back because I never been exposed to any other, say, PA or discotheque or whatever because I was only fucking 11 years old. That was the loudest sound fucking system I've ever been fucking exposed to. And yeah, I think the people at Universal Pictures, even to this fucking day, should be fucking accountable for the fucking for the fucking damage they caused. And fucking misery. Motherfuckers.